I'm going to ask you, quick fire. You know the drill.
Okay.
No thinking. First, although you know what? So funny. I say that quick fire, and then I get into the answers. I'm like,
Like,
oh,
why?
what do you mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I do the same thing.
Quick fire.
I do the same thing. It's fine.
All right. Okay, you ready? All right. Describe yourself in 3 words.
Woo. Ball of fire.
That is 3 words. When you hear the word successful, who's the first person that comes to mind?
I'm going to say my mentor, Bob Proctor, again. Yeah.
Favorite book? Other than your own?
I'm currently reading Dr. Brene Brown's Daring Greatly.
Did you watch her Netflix, the Netflix special?
I did not, but I know that I need to.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really, really. I think she's amazing. Favorite thing about where you live?
Favorite thing about where I live?
And you can define where you live. The house, the city, the country, or however you want to define it. The planet.
We live in our bodies. My favorite thing is I am a temple of God.
You're the first person to ever said that I live in my body. I love that. Which is so true. I mean, think at its most basic, I'm in my body. I live in my body.
We're spiritual beings, and this body is where I live.
Look at you getting all deep here. Like, this is not a deep show. What's your favorite gift to give?
Love.
What's your favorite item of clothing? Because I always see you. So here's the thing about you. Let's just pause for a second, right? You always just look so put together. Like the brows are on point, the lashes are on point, just like the outfit's on point. And I'm just like, oh, all I could figure out was to put some powder on my face.
Listen, girl, jeans and t-shirts, you can dress up jeans and t-shirts. You can put stilettos on with jeans and t-shirt, and whether that be jeans pants, jeans shorts, jeans capris, and a t-shirt, like I can put on a blazer with it. I could put on a winter coat with it, a sweater. Jeans and t-shirts, that's like my favorite.
What's your favorite time of day and why?
For me, I'm going to say 10 p.m. I know that's not day, that's night.
No. It could be day, night, whatever. Within the 24 hours.
I'm going to say 10 p.m. I feel like my body, 10 p.m., I get like an internal thing inside of my head that says, okay, it's time to wind down. And if I could be on my laptop working, I can tell you that it's 10 p.m. without even looking at a clock, because my brain, it just slowly says, no, it's time to come down. So I've implemented a new activity where my alarm goes off at 10 p.m. And when that goes off, that is time to shower, do my stretches, and read a book and go to bed.
That's a good one. So you actually have an alarm that says it is time now.
Yep, it's time.
Oh, that's after, maybe for 2020. Maybe I need to try that. All right. Name 2 people you'd like to have dinner with and why. And they can be living or dead.
If I think of someone who is no longer with us. Okay, can I give you 2 people who are alive and then 2 people who are dead? Mm-hmm. Okay. 2 people who have passed on that I would love to have dinner with. My sister and my grandmother. Because they have been the most influential people in my life. They have made the most impact into who I am today. And I never got to say bye. In terms of alive, I'm going to go with, which is probably the most common for women of color right now, Michelle Obama and Oprah Winfrey.
I wish I had $1 for every. You know what? And what's actually really interesting is Michelle Obama, not so much Oprah. Like if I had $1 for every time Michelle Obama's name came up, like I'd be in the Bahamas somewhere right now. Yeah. What's your favorite thing to eat since we talked about dinner?
I love mangoes. Whether it be eating a whole mango, whether it be eating dried mango, whether it be a mango smoothie, whether it be mango in my salad, mango.
Mango. What can't you get through the day without?
What can't I get through the day without? Do you mean like something
Anything.
that I'm doing,
For
or something
some
physical?
people are like, I can't get through the day without water. I can't get through the day without lip balm. I can't get through without prayer. Anything. Whatever is the one thing that you like. Oh, some people are coffee. So whatever is your
You know what?
thing.
That's I have to admit, for the last 9 years, that's my addiction. Coffee. I've tried to quit
Really?
coffee, and my kid said, "Please, Mom, drink coffee."
Please, here's a cup of coffee.
I don't think I have an addictive personality, but I realize I'm addicted to coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
And does it have to be first thing in the morning or any
Oh, it
particular
has to
time
be,
of
or
day?
don't talk to me.
Okay, noted. Shall not talk to you until you've had your coffee. Yeah. What's the screensaver on your phone?
Right now, it's a picture of outside, and there's a sign that says "You are worthy of love."
Oh, and you are.
Thank
You
you.
absolutely are. Other than your phone and your wallet, what do you carry with you all the time?
Lip gloss.
Okay, so you talked about the islands and all of that, and you talked about mangoes. Mm-hmm. Tell me about, of all the places you've ever visited, your favorite.
That's hard. Favorite. That's like asking me which one's my favorite child. Oh man. I can narrow it down to the islands because I love the sand and the salt water. Now, which island?
All right, we're not gonna make you like create like a war here. But she said this island, like the islands.
I love when I'm okay. So if I close my eyes right now, whether it be the beach in Bahamas, Aruba, or Saint Martin, and I'm standing in the beach with my feet in the water, and you can see straight through, and you could be like this high, and the water's so clear. Like those three are probably the top ones that come to mind.
What's your worst habit? Switching from your favorite place to your worst habit.
My worst habit, considering I'm a mindset coach, this is something I'm working on every single day, is a self-doubt. There are so many things that I know I can do, and I fight through that terror barrier every day.
Isn't that something interesting? We've just pause on that for a second. Is that, I think, we see people who achieve great success and whatever are in the public eye or maybe not in the public eye. And we think that, for them, like they never have doubt, they never have fear, they just got it nailed. And yet the reality is everybody in some way, some more than others, feels some level of fear, self-doubt, questions their ability, feels imposter syndrome, right?
I had to actually learn, I'm going to say this week, to be more compassionate with myself. I find I have so much compassion for other people, but I found that I was causing myself anxiety with the frustration of my inability to do what it is that I teach other people to do. I know where the anxiety comes from. I know how it's created, and I know how to get through it. So why am I having an anxiety attack right now? And I get angry and frustrated with myself. So I'm learning to be, what's the word? Self-compassion. That's, yeah.
And isn't that what they say, that you teach that which you most need to learn?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Many times when I'm doing a story, I'm talking to myself, not you.
It's not about you. You can watch, but it's not about you.
I know you guys can relate. I'm not alone. Yeah.
What do you wish you had more of in your life?
Support. Those who are closest to me, who have seen and know and understand, they always ask me, how do you manage to still do everything that you do with so little support? And whether that be support from my family, whether that be support from other friends, whether that be support from the network of Toronto females, it doesn't matter. I wish there was more support. I feel like as a team, we can do so much more. When you have a group of people that are working together as a team, it's so much quicker and easier to reach that desired goal. But when you have people that don't see the vision or don't believe, it's like an anchor on your ankle pulling you down. And part of why my platform is more than 50% US is because I didn't have that support in Toronto. I didn't have any support in Toronto. And I thought, okay, let me reach outside of my network, outside of my area code, and find the support where I saw it most. And that's what I was getting a lot of. So that's why I started speaking a lot more in the US. And that's why my US platform grew, because they seem to understand the need for support. So I definitely...
Why is it? Why do you think we don't support each other?
I think in terms of environment, I mean, there's so many different reasons, but I think in terms of environment, Canada and the US are so different. In Canada, we have a lot of things in place that kind of enable us. We have this healthcare system with free dental care if your kids don't, have whatever they need, or all these other things. We can walk into a doctor's office and get treated, or a hospital, whatever. In the US, they don't have a lot of these things. So they are forced to hustle and work for it. So they know that, okay, I can't do all this by myself. I don't have the handout. I don't have the things that I need. Okay, let's work together and make this happen. That is what I've seen in the last 10 years, going back and forth across the border with entrepreneurs. That's what I feel most. But I'm sure there's a lot of other reasons.
Mm-hmm. Moving on to something lighter. If you had to pick a theme song for your life, what would it be?
Alicia Keys, This Girl Is on Fire.
I feel like I
singing
just
it in my
bust
head
out
right
in
now.
song, right? Yeah, no, I'll say it. No, I'm not Julie Black. No.
I only sing in the shower. I think in the shower, I'm a Juno Award-winning singer.
I think we all are.
Like
the Grammys right on my shelf.
My music's playing and I am singing, and like the acoustics in the shower, everything is just perfect and it sounds great. I wish I could just record in there, but you come out of the shower and you sing and the kids are like, Mom, why does the dog look like that? You're hurting his ears.
All right, I'm going to ask you a last question.
Okay.
What's a question that you wish people would ask you, or what's a question that you wish I had asked you today?
For someone who doesn't have a script of questions, you've asked some really great ones. I'm like, let me think. I don't know, maybe more about my kids?
You know what? I actually thought about asking you about your kids. And then I was like, maybe let me just, especially I was going to ask you about your daughter and all the stuff that's going on with her, and seeing her picture in the stores and stuff. And all right, so since you brought it up, tell me about your kids. Tell me how your kids are so different from each other. Yeah.
Okay, so I have 3 children. I have 2 girls and a boy. My eldest is about to turn 22. My middle daughter is 18, and my son is about to turn 14. Woo! Yeah, I got 2 birthdays coming up.
That's a lot of hormones raging in there.
Yes. So they are all very different, yet very much the same. So my eldest, who maybe because I feel like when she was younger, we did a lot of affirmation practice with her, where we held her in the mirror and said, who's the princess? Who's the beautiful one? Who's the strong girl? So it was instilling subconsciously those things in her. And I think that the confidence level I see in her based on the difference with her sister, I think is a lot higher. She's a tomboy, but she's very artistic and creative. She loves to be in her sweats, no makeup, hair in a top bun, and she does not care what you think of what she looks like. She knows she looks fabulous. As with the middle daughter, as beautiful as she is, and as much as her almost 400,000 social media followers tell her, she doesn't have the highest self-esteem. And she struggles with that. But her strength is her ability to, I'm going to say, hyper-focus and perfect whatever it is that she wants to do. I mean, self-taught makeup artist. A lot of the things that she does, she's learned on her own. So there's a lot of strengths that she has that I feel that if she understood and accepted, it would build her confidence a lot more. And my son, he's just like a super genius. Since he was little, when he first started to speak, I was like, whose kid is this? Like, the words that he would say, he was probably like 3, and I put dinner in front of him, and he's like, Mom, this is scrumptious. I'm like, whose kid is this? But now, like, even today, his wit and his genius. Someone asked me just last night, is your son still doing his art? If he decides to do something, he excels at it to a point where he actually gets bored. Mm-hmm. So there was, I can't remember what comic it was. It was some kind of, I think, like one of those Asian anime comic things that he saw. And he decided to draw all of the characters. And we bought him like the Copic markers. Those were like, I don't know, $7 a color. And he had the whole rainbow of them. But he was doing these amazing, colorful drawings. And when we put them side by side with the actual real ones, like I have it on Facebook still, people are like, oh my gosh, his is actually better. He doesn't draw anymore. But he's just so...
He can just pick things up.
Yeah. And his wit right now is just a little much for me. Like when I was leaving the house and he tried to totally, especially as a mindset coach, he messes with my mind. He'll say something like, Mom, do you know that in Africa, every 60 seconds, a minute passes? What? And you're like, I don't know. 60 seconds is a minute.
You're literally like scratching your head. Like,
yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Isn't that amazing how 3 kids who grew up in the same house and can be so completely different.
So completely different. And they all took on my being introverted and struggling with that whole social anxiety. Yeah.
That's so fascinating. And your daughter, the middle daughter, my goodness, that girl. I mean, it's just because I don't know your older daughter, because she's not as much on social media.
She's not the forefront because she does all her art and stuff on the back end.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas your middle daughter, I see her on social, I'm like, gosh, she's stunning.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Yeah. So gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you.
And they all, like you said, they all have their unique talent, their unique skill. And I know, even though they probably don't say it, they must just be so inspired by you. Like, I think as a mom, what you show them about strength of character, resilience, and going after your dreams, that's priceless. So even though they may not say it, they see. And one day when they're older, trust me, the day will come. One day when they're older, they'll come say, you actually were right, and I actually was inspired by you. They're just not going to say it right now.
Yeah. I feel it. It's coming. One day, 20 years from now. But yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for making time to talk to me today. Thank you but more than making time today, I want to say thank you for who you are how you show up in the world. Because even for someone like me who, just met you recently, I know that you're making an impact. You're giving us permission to show up as ourselves. Because the more I watch you and I see you being you, I'm inspired by that. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. And I wish you well. I know 2019's been challenging. I know, but all will be well.
I believe so too. Yeah. I have a lot of work to do.
You're such a star. I just love you.
Love you too.
Thank you. Here's what I'd love to ask you as our community. So I want to know from you, who do you want me to have on the show? Who would you like me to interview? Who are some of the amazing women whose stories you would like for us to share on this platform? If you have any fantastic ideas, and even better, if you can connect me with them, please comment, leave your comment, or DM me and tell me who are some incredible stories I should be sharing on this platform. And the other ask that I have of you is for you to subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on social media. We're on Instagram and Facebook, and share. Please share. If you find any of our interviews inspiring, please share them with your friends and family.